Hello everyone, welcome back to Storytime with Gemma. Today we'll be reading Disney Winnie the Pooh. This is a story of how Winnie the Pooh and his friends in the 100-acre wood try to help Eeyore find a tail. They discover that helping isn't always easy. One morning, Winnie the Pooh and his rumbly tummy woke up to find that all of their honey pots were empty. Oh. Now, this was rather bothersome to both the bear and his tummy. Yes. So Pooh went out into the 100-acre wood to find some honey. Pooh soon came upon his friend Eeyore. Sadly, Eeyore didn't have any honey. He didn't have any tail either. Wanting to help, Pooh declared, "I will find your tail. Then I shall get some honey." Just then, the friends heard Owl's voice drifting down. When Owl heard about your missing tail, he wanted to help too. So the three friends went to find Christopher Robin. Let's go. Everyone soon gathered at the boy's house, and he announced a contest. Whoever found a suitable tail for Eeyore would win a delicious pot of honey. Ooh! Pooh was very excited to help Eeyore and win the honey prize for his tummy. He thought perhaps his Pooh clock might make a perfect tail for Eeyore, and so it did, until Eeyore sat down. Crunch! Piglet offered Eeyore his friend Balloon as a tail, but it didn't work quite as well as expected. Oh no. "It's okay," mumbled Eeyore, after trying out several more tails. "I learned to live without it." Afterward, Pooh continued his search for honey. He stopped at Christopher Robin's house, but the boy wasn't there. But there was a note which Pooh took to Owl. Owl helpfully read the boy's note aloud. "Gone out, busy Backson, signed Christopher Robin." Owl gasps. "Our dear friend Christopher Robin has been captured by a creature called the Backson." That's not what the letter says. Then Owl explained. "It's malicious, ferocious, and worst of all, terrible busy." Then he drew a picture of a horrible monster with shaggy fur and sharp horns. Rabbit quickly came up with a plan that he thought might help. They would collect things the Backson might like and leave a trail for them, leading the Backson to a deep pit. Then when the Backson fell into the trap, they would be able to get Christopher Robin back. While everyone collected Backson things, Pooh and Piglet dug a hole and covered it. Meanwhile, Tigger tried to help by catching the Backson on his own. He soon came upon an unsuspecting Eeyore. "You and me are gonna catch that Backson," Tigger declared. "We just need to get you Tigger size." "Oh, looking great," said Tigger, admiring his work. Then, because Tiggers are bouncy, he showed Eeyore how to bounce. up and down, but mostly up. Next, Tigger dressed up like a Backson so that Eeyore could practice sneaking up on one. But Eeyore had soon had enough Tigger's sizing. He bounced away and hid. Tigger searched everywhere for Eeyore, but could only find his springy tail. The Baxter must have found Eeyore, Tigger thought. He didn't realize that Eeyore didn't want to be found by a Backson or a Tigger. Meanwhile, Pooh and his friends headed for the Backson trip. But Pooh's tummy was so hungry that he began seeing honeypots everywhere. Suddenly, Pooh spotted a real honeypot in the middle of a picnic blanket. His rumbly tummy had made Pooh forget that the honeypot picnic was really the Backson trap. Whoosh! Pooh fell into the trap, landing with a thud. Thud! "We got the Backson!" exclaimed Rabbit upon seeing the trap. But the friends soon discovered that the Backson was actually a Pooh bear. Oh. Just then, Eeyore arrived wearing an anchor as his latest tail. Wanting to help, Rabbit suggested they use the anchor to rescue Pooh. But when they threw it into the pit, it dragged them in too, all except Piglet. Rabbit suggested that Piglet go to Christopher Robin's house and bring back his jump rope to pull them out. Little Piglet was rather nervous, but he wanted to help, so he ventured into the dark wood. Suddenly, he saw a red-eyed monster, but it was only Balloon stuck in a tree. Piglet freed Balloon just as an enormous shadow fell over them. "Beep, beep, Backson!" Piglet stammered. It wasn't the Backson though, only Tigger. Piglet was in such a hurry to get away that he and Balloon sailed up, up, up into the air, with Tigger following. No sooner had Piglet spotted the pit down below than he bumped into the giant words from this very storybook down into the pit. The friends tumbled along with the letters. Now everyone was stuck, so all began to tell a story. Then Balloon floated away, and the friends thought they would never get out. Luckily, Pooh noticed a honeypot at the edge of the pit. Using the letters around him, the hungry bear built a ladder and climbed out. Unfortunately for Pooh and his tummy, the honeypot was empty. He tossed the pot away. It landed with a thump on Ozzy's head. Just then Rabbit noticed Pooh's ladder. "We can get out," he cried. Outside the pit, the friends discovered Christopher Robin and Balloon. "How did you escape?" the Backson Rabbit asked. But Christopher Robin didn't even know what a Backson was. After Pooh showed him the note, Christopher Robin explained that he had written "back soon," not Backson. It had all been a silly misunderstanding. Mm-hmm. Everyone headed home. On the way, Pooh stopped at Owl's, hoping to find honey. There, as he tugged on Owl's new bell rope, Pooh thought there was something familiar about it. Owl explained that no one seemed to want his rope he had found hanging over a dusty bush. Somebody did want it all, said Pooh. Eeyore, all agreed. I was just keeping it safe for him. So Pooh took the tail to Eeyore without eating so much as a smackerel of honey. Everyone watched Eeyore try on his tail. Pink bow's a nice touch. He decided. Swish is real good too. Bring out the grand prize, shouted Christopher Robin, presenting Pooh with an enormous pot of honey. So in the end, Winnie the Pooh put his friend before his tummy and helped Eeyore. And though it wasn't easy, Pooh found that helping was the sweetest reward of all. Next to honey, that is. Ooh, we love honey. The end. Thanks for tuning in to Storytime with Chama. See you next time, and go ahead and check out the Winnie the Pooh playlist.